have been on there writing an apology. He would have sent his attorneys out to make a statement for him. You know, he might have cried. Our people is bugged the hell out. And then they on point what they said because the whole set that Cat Williams did was calling Kevin Hart a coon. Like saying that he do
Man,
whatever he do for the money. That's the whole thing. His whole thing was like saying he would do anything for the money, even turn on his own people. And then he turned around and did it live on air. It was crazy.
All right. All right. Who we got next? Star.
Shalom.
Shalom.
So I came up to talk about what I heard ZB talking about with the younger generation. Um, they are suffering from a lack of deductive reasoning, and psychologists and professors, um, all types of different professionals have been working together to try to figure out what's going on with the younger generation, and in particular with the with issues around blacks and the civil rights and stuff like that. They actually are trying to figure that out too, because they're saying that the younger generation only can associate with the civil rights movement, just that alone, in fragments. They're not able to see it the way our generation see it. And also they're saying it has something to do with them being multiple generations removed from it. If they didn't have strong people around them teaching them how to put the present with, so just in general their intelligence and how they're comprehending the world around them is in fragments. Is not, they're not able, they can't, they're not getting it. They're not getting life. And I know that the guy that was up there, you said he's 30 something. He's a little bit older than the generations I'm talking about. So I'm a little confused by what's going on with him. Um but yeah, it's a huge problem because, and it's not really all their fault. They're not being educated in civics properly. They're not being educated, and I mean, even in their own homes, they're not being educated by their parents on that. Because of course, that's all we heard was about white folks this and white folks that from our generation. Because our parents and our grandparents and then their parents, that they were associated with it directly, and so it's a huge problem. And I don't think that they hate black people. I don't think that they want to be around white people so much so bad. I think that they just don't get it, and they need to be educated properly. They, and also with deductive reasoning, that's a muscle. It has to be developed constantly. So if they're struggling with that, and you're trying to talk to them about this, they can't connect the past with the present like that. It's all in fragments. So they want to care about it, but they can't care about it the way we care about it. So it's got to be a little bit of grace there if you're gonna teach them, but you can't teach them in a few minutes on Clubhouse. So it's gonna be a difficult thing for our younger generations if they're not around the right people. I just wanted to say that.
So
wait, let me see. Hey, Shalom, we talk about the young dude, the young ignorant Negro. Is that what we talk about, Sister Star?
Him and all the rest of them, all of them.
Oh, I ain't heard all that. That's the only one I came on with. But the
No, I'm
only
saying
reason,
young people, young people.
well, the only problem that you have, I'm gonna show you something what it says in the Bible about young people when they come around age people, no matter in the situation, whether it's clubhouse or wherever they are. Give me that in Sirach chapter 6. I'm gonna show you something of how we could teach them and deal with them a lot better, but they ignorant. They're not like the younger people of I ain't that much older than that dude. Me and King ain't that much older than him. Me and Energy ain't that much older than that dude. And guess what we learned from our generation? Man, you don't go back and forth with older people when they talking about to you about some sense. You be quiet as a young person. He ain't
Yeah, you
that
get
much
hit
older
in the
than
mouth.
us. Yeah. Read that Sirach 6 and verse 32. What it say?
Sirach chapter 6 and verse 32. My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught,
Uh-huh.
and if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent.
Read on.
If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding.
That's the problem. That's why we can't give them we can't pour into this newer generation of what we know, no matter how long we talk to them, because they don't want to hear to receive understanding. He's talking the same time I'm talking. That's why I had to throw him out the window a few times, because as I'm talking, he keeps on talking. He ain't trying to hear and understand the things that have happened to us as a people before. He's only living in the here and the now, as if the world only started when he popped out 34 years ago. God says, if thou would hear, understanding should come to you. Read on.
And if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise.
If you humble yourself, wisdom will come to you. That's why you see such a big disconnect from one generation to the next. It ain't like we 50, 30, 40 years older than some of these men that come up on this stage. It's from one generation, from 10 years to the next 10 years. The disconnect is so great is because they won't humble themselves because money got introduced into the world. If you know anything about the past before you came here, the internet, social media only blew up in the last 10 years to where it opened up where everybody can make money from it. That's why you've got so many idiots on social media claiming they got podcasts and they're qualified to talk about this situation when they're not. Didn't even graduate from high school, could barely read, but they've got a podcast where they've got opinions and they get money from other ignorant people based on those opinions. And now you can't talk to them. They won't humble themselves. They won't bow down their ear because money makes them think that they are equal with their elders. That's a new thing on the earth that has never been done before. That was not a thing 10, 20, 30 years ago where a young man would have money and he's seen himself just as qualified to speak on anything as a 50-year-old man, as a 60-year-old man. Now, today, because he's got money, as you heard him say, I'm 34 and successful. So he's implying I'm young with money. You can't tell me nothing. Therefore, we can't give them the wisdom of God until they are ready to humble themselves. No matter how long we talk to them, Sister Star, no matter if it's on this app, no matter if it is in person.
Az,
Yes,
what you're
sir.
saying is like that light skinned woman now that she say she a doctor. Her name is Cheyenne something. Everybody's saying,
Yeah, Cheyenne Bryant.
yeah, I only know about her because people are like, who gave her the qualifications to be a doctor and be giving out advice? Exactly what you just said.
Yes, sir. That's it. So that's a new thing in the earth. But God says, if they will humble their ear, young man, thou shalt receive wisdom. Now you understand why the men of this generation, the last 10 years, are weak, effeminate, or they're on the other side of the spectrum. They are violent. There's no in between of what a man really is. They're either weak, effeminate, or they're extremely violent and ignorant. There's no man anymore. They've done that when money was introduced. Pride came behind it. And what does the Bible say about pride, Sister Star? Do you know what it says when it
No,
comes
tell
to?
me. Remind me.
Okay, it says that when pride comes in, destruction follows. Let's get that in Proverbs for the sister. Let's get it in Proverbs. It's been a while since I pulled that, but it calls for the time.
I don't think it's a reader on here.
Yeah, we
No,
got
we
one.
gotta read them. We
Yeah,
gotta read them.
Proverbs 16 verse 18. Uzziah, go ahead and
Yes,
read
sir.
it.
Yes, sir. My apologies. I'm sorry. Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction,
Uh-huh.
and an haughty spirit before a fall.
There you go. Pride goes before destruction. So when money was introduced to the younger generation, where they can before some of these like one dude Kai Cenat, I don't know if his name's I am
I am
Speed or
speed.
I am Speed. These dudes were multimillionaires when they was 12, 13 years old from being clowns on social media. So immediately pride came in because they're making 1,000 times more money than the average 30-year-old man that has a job. The average 40-year-old man. So therefore, their money brought pride in where the younger generation you can't talk to them unless you got money because they think money equates to wisdom, to understanding.
I agree with that. So, do you think it's also true what the scientists and professors and all of them are saying that they are not processing information the same as us?
Yeah,
That
yeah. This
their brains are fragmented?
Yeah, but that's been true for every generation of younger people compared to older people. Yeah, it's a certain thing that the danger of death don't kick in to a certain age, but that ain't nothing new on the earth. But the
Well, no,
difference
they're saying it's
was
on another level
yeah,
now
that's what I was
with the
saying. The
younger
difference
ones.
is now is that pride has set in with this generation to where you can't tell them anything because that pride comes from money, where they're able to access money through social media and receive it, and they can blow up to get it and have money 1,000 times more than the average 30, 40-year-old man that has been working a job, going to work every day, that has a wife, that has kids, that knows how to be a leader in his family, in his community, and he will still be disrespected for being a man because he ain't a multimillionaire. Because money brings pride to the ignorant. When you've got money as a wise man, you help your people with it. But when you're ignorant with money, it brings forth pride.
Yes, and that also has to do with how they was raised as well.
Yep, all of that. So going back to your original statement that we can pour into them and we would do it all day long if they would bow thine ear and receive wisdom, but pride keeps them from it because they think their money makes them above grown men even at a young age. And that's what you heard with the guy that was 34 years old. Nobody asked him what his bank account was. That's why he said 34 and successful. He included his money because his money was his justifier to argue with an aged man that was speaking on a historical fact that you can't tell me anything because I've got money. That was his justification without saying it.
Yeah, and I'm not really including 30-some-year-old people in that in what I was saying because they still was raised kind of close to the 40-year-old generations. So I don't know what his deal was. He
Money.
should have
It was
more sense.
money.
No, but he still was raised before the money. Before he got the
No,
money, he
that's
was
why I
raised.
said, listen, listen. Give me Matthew's 19:16. Cause this is black people don't understand where the real power at. And Christ was right before this man's face and was telling him, and the man seen it. He seen it. That's why that's read that.
Matthew chapter 19 and verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
Why did he tell Christ that? Why did first of all he tried to pump Christ's head up, but Christ seen it. Christ seen it, you know. What did he see in Christ for him to ask this? You understand? Read on.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life,
Oh,
keep the commandments.
hey, hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Hey, we can't hear you through that trucker headphone, man.
Bam! How you know?
Boss man, bro, you gotta get you an iPhone, bro. You gotta cut
I
it off.
got an iPhone. I had the mic part up high. My fault. Can y'all hear me better
Oh,
now?
okay. Okay, yeah, you good now.
Bam! He discovered the headphones and he even had to see them. Man.
You good now. But yeah, like we were saying though, that's what the Bible talks about money being the root of all evil. That's why so much disrespect from the younger generation to the elders because of that. Go ahead, A1.
See, you talking about that guy when you came in that was defending uh that
Yeah.
racist that told a
y-
joke?
Yeah, and the sister Star was just talking about how, maybe we should be a little bit more patient with the younger generation because they just don't know. And I was explaining Sirach 6 to her how we can if they will humble themselves, but money gives the pride. They won't even listen to us.
Right? God gave up Isaiah 3 and 12.
No, sir.
That's
Let's
for
read it.
my people.
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Hey, it's Bible prophecy coming to pass right there. That children are the oppressors. And the thing that we never thought that would make them be the oppressors was money. And money. You can't tell them nothing nowadays because money has made them equal to you in their eyes because that's the thing that really separated adults from children. The adults made the money, took care of the kids. Now the kids can make money like they're adults. Now the respect is gone out the window. Oppression's coming. You niggas can't tell us nothing. So they out here running the streets, terrorizing, destroying property because they could get their own money through social media now for being a clown. They ain't bringing nothing that is edifying to the people. Even that them young dudes that be on social media from I think it's called the Jam Podcast. They spell it JAAM. They're younger man that got a podcast, but some of the stuff they on there talking about is ignorant ignorant stuff from a standpoint of people that only been here for the last 20 years. They speak about stuff that as if they know about it or been through it or really or know somebody that spoke to them about it. They're just doing research on Google and speaking on it as if they are was in it or went through it. But that podcast, half the shit they say on there, stupid. But they got a large following, and they disrespect men that are older than them, speaking to them like they kids. And them ain't none of them. All of them is in their mid 20s. But that's what money does. Money brings a level of pride to where you disrespect your elders, and it ain't never supposed to be that way. But the prophecy says, read it again, Isaiah 3.
As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
The whole society is out of whack when it comes to us. Our children are out of order, and our women are leading us. The whole society's out of whack without the commandments of God, and that's what we need to set us straight. But if you ain't willing to listen to receive that wisdom because you think your money make you equal with an aged man, we bound for more and more destruction as a people. You don't see no other race that would do that where the young man disrespects the elders. You can't find it in the Arab community. You don't see it in the in the Asian community. You don't even see that in the white community. You don't see that in the East Indian community where their young man will disrespect the elders because they know that the elders have a certain level of wisdom to give to them no matter how much money they got. But not with black folk. No, 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 no. That's hands down. We the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. God been prophesied that straight up. Go ahead, King. You back now?
Yeah, I'm back. I was, yeah, I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good. Hey, I want to finish that scripture. I want to show y'all something
Yeah, you was
about
in Matthew 19:16.
I want to show y'all something about the money. Keep reading, cause the man seen something. This read on.
Matthew chapter 19, I'll start at 17 again.
Oh,
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
right. That listen, y'all. That's what's gonna bring us back as a community, family. Because if you keep the commandments, you're gonna love your wife. You're gonna do what you're supposed to do as a man. You're gonna take care of your family because the commandments command you to do it. To the ladies, you're gonna know how to deal with your husband, your kids. All that is uh, knowledge and understanding. Read on.
He saith unto him, Which? Jesus said, Thou shalt do no murder. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy
Uh
father
huh.
and thy mother.
Uh
And
huh.
thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. The
See,
young
that's the
man,
point right there. That's the point right there. He said, "You should love thy neighbor as thyself." Do we love our neighbors as ourselves? No, we don't love our people. It shows right there with Kevin Hart.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. You hit it on the head. Kevin Hart showed it.
With that which come you played. He don't give a damn. That man don't give a damn. He cares about money. Watch this. Watch this. Keep reading.
the young man saith unto him, All these things have I kept from my youth up. What
Nah,
lack I yet?
nah, no, 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 no. Watch this. Read on.
What lack I yet? Jesus said unto him, If thou wilt be perfect, go and
Cause you
sell
can
that.
be perfect. Cause you can be perfect. He said, black people, we can do better than what we doing. We just don't want to do better. We don't want to treat each other with honor and respect and love. We don't want to do it. We don't want to do it. But Christ said, if you want to be perfect, this is what you must do. You have to care for one another. Something that we don't do. Read on.
Go and sell that thou hast, and give to the
You know
poor,
what? You know what that takes. You know what that takes. A level of love and care and consideration. Go sell that. Go sell that stuff that you don't need. Go sell that. Read
and give to the poor.
and deal with your people. Give to your people who need it. Read.
And thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and
Watch this.
come and
Watch.
follow me.
Come on.
But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful,
What? That pride seeking in, like, nah, hell no. I'm living too good. Uh-uh. You gotta kick against it. You gotta kick. Oh, shut up. You gotta kick. You gotta kick against the truth. All he was saying was care for your people, and he sorrowed because of that. The man had great riches. Read that part again. Read that again.
but when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful,
Why?
for he had great possessions.
That's the same thing. It's the same thing, y'all. They'll look at the our people and they don't care. So us as a people, we have to stop looking at these people like these entertainers and hold them up as some type of leaders. That ain't your leaders. Listen, they ain't your leader. I'm not looking at Kevin Hart as no. He is what he is. He a jester. He a funny guy. He ain't no man of understanding. He ain't no man of he I, he's a, he's laughable. And that's how we should start treating these people. Yeah, entertainers. Like you're an entertainer. You nothing more. You're an entertainer, sir. You're a clown. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean my mic.
I had a question for A1, but I'll wait so that Sister Charity can go because I've already talked. So I do need some advice from A1.
Charity already spoke. I think she did. Charity, I thought she.
No, I fell asleep when y'all were talking to me last night. Shalom,
I
Messiah,
know I
grace,
was
bless.
speaking. I spoke to you though. All right, go ahead. You can say it. You can talk, Charity.
No, I just had a question. I mean, do you want me to address the topic first, or can I jump into my
No,
question,
you
sir?
can go to the question. You're gonna say the same thing we said.
Yes, sir.
That's what
Uh,
everybody do.
right. I just wanted to know in Maccabees, when they were talking about Ptolemy, and his and marrying Cleopatra, I just wanted to confirm that Ptolemy was a Hamite or was he a European? Or I'm sorry, Edomite.
Hey, get that First Maccabees chapter 1 around verse 9. That was one of Alexander the Great's four generals. We've just start with verse 1 so people can know this history. This is history they removed from your regular Bible and they put it in the book of Maccabees, Maccabees 1 and 2.
Yes, sir. First
First
Maccabees.
Maccabees 1 and 1.
Yes, sir. First Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 1. And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes.
Because you read about the Persia-Media Empire in your Bible you have, and then it jumps to the Romans. What happened between the Persians and the Medes that all we read about is the Gospels and Rome persecuting the Israelites. This is the history white people took out the Bible and they labeled it the Apocrypha, which means hidden or missing. Read.
That he reigned in his stead, the
And that's
first,
why, because of this history being removed, y'all don't see black and white. Y'all say the Bible's for everybody because y'all don't have this history here. He reigned what?
that he reigned in his stead, the first over
This is
Greece,
the first time white people started to rule on the earth. Prior to that, they never ruled. It was all dark nations. The Egyptians, the Babylonians, the Assyrians, the Persians, the Medes, they were all black. This is when Caucasians started to rule. So to make you a fool, they removed this from the Bible. And you just read about Jesus Christ in the New Testament. And you don't even know why they was trying to kill Jesus Christ, like I explained this morning to the guy that was going back and forth for me. Read.
and made many wars, and won many strongholds, and slew the kings of the earth.
He killed all black people, all the black kings on the earth, because there was no white kings. When it said he made many strongholds, he was killing black people and killing black kings. Read.
And went through to the ends of the earth,
Anywhere there was black people, he said, I came, I saw, and I conquered. That was his quote. Read.
and took spoils of many nations,
That's why you see any of the ancient statues with the lips broken and the nose broken off. He started that. He said, y'all got niggas ruling on this earth. So he destroyed, he broke any religious art, any ancient artifacts that portray black people as rulers in authority. All that artwork that you see with the lips broken, the nose broken, it was because of the hatred they had for black uh, depiction of people having any dominance on the earth. Read.
insomuch that the earth was quiet before him.
Nobody could stand before him.
Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up, and he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries, and nations, and kings, who became tributaries unto him.
He made all black people pay tribute to him.
And
Read.
after these things he fell sick, and perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them.
He
While
parted it into four of his closest friends, and Ptolemy was one of them. Ptolemy, Cassander, Seleucus, and Lysimachus. And Ptolemy took over Egypt. That was the first time that you started seeing white presence in Egypt. Prior to that, it was all black. This history is important because they're trying to tell black people now Caucasians were always there. At the time when the Egyptians had the Israelites in captivity, there was no Caucasians there. That's thousands of years before what we're reading now, before the time period before Christ. Because the rule of Caucasians was 300 BC with the Greeks. And then they merged with Rome and they called it the Greco Roman Empire. Read.
while he was yet alive. So Alexander reigned 12 years, and then died. And his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth.
That's why they had to remove this from the Bible. It said when these Caucasians started to rule, what happened?
Evils were multiplied in the earth.
Read.
And there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been an hostage at Rome. And he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks.
Okay, so this is when white people were running things everywhere. So I'm not sure if it's in this chapter where it speaks about Ptolemy, where the war started.
I was in 10,
Uh,
sir.
what, King of Egypt, yes, sir.
Read it.
Verse 17. Wherefore he entered
No,
into
no, no. Where you stop? Where you stop?
I stopped at verse 10, sir.
Keep reading, bro. It's just 7 more verses. What did the lady say? What you said, sis?
My apologies, sir. I thought you were talking about something else.
No, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
Oh, because my question was about whether Cleopatra was actually a white woman, because I didn't know Ptolemy was white. I thought he
Yes,
was.
yes, that was from his bloodline. Okay, and that's why you hear about her. They taught people that Cleopatra, like a lot of before we knew this history, a lot of black women used to fashion themselves after her. Okay, so I'm showing you how their blood, their presence, not their blood, because they're still who they are, how their presence became known in Egypt. Because they'll try to make you think, if you read in the beginning of the Bible, when you read about the Egyptians, you never read about these people. From the time of Moses with let my people go, you're talking about thousands of years of history before you start hearing about these Caucasians in Cleopatra. You understand?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, keep reading, reader.
Verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men,
So you always had, and this is good, this ties in with Kevin Hart. Read.
who in those days went there out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen.
Let's go
That,
join with them white people. Okay, because the black people that are not speaking up now is because they've merged with Caucasians for success. Read.
that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Life ain't good unless we sitting in the white man's hood. Read.
So this device pleased them well.
And a lot of black people be like, we can't do nothing without them. We ain't gonna be able to drive these cars and have these houses and live these lavish lifestyles without them. Read.
Then certain of the people were so forward there herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen.
They said, whatever white people doing, we want to do it. Read.
Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem.
Because when you check the history, them white people was exercising butt naked. So black people said, we want to do what they doing. This is when black people joined into sports. It started with building gymnasiums. Read.
Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen.
This was the first gym ever around black people recorded. We didn't have no gymnasiums. They said, let's bring that white stuff to Jerusalem, where the holy city is, where the people of God is. Read.
And made themselves uncircumcised,
No, don't keep, let's break the covenant we made with God to circumcise ourselves.
and forsook the holy covenant.
We ain't following this covenant to be connected to God no more. It's always been sellout Kevin Harts and the rest of these Negro coons. Read.
and joined themselves to the heathen, and were sold to do mischief.
Anything that they say, meaning even if it's selling you behind, they would do it because the Greeks were freaks. Rome was freaks. Look at the Caesars. They had a movie when I was growing up. I hate to say it because the last time I said this, niggers went and looked at it, and I had people calling me up. Why would you recommend a movie like that? So I ain't saying the movie. Last time I got too much backlash, but I saw it when I was young, and it was nasty. That you'll be surprised they put something like that in the movie theaters. Read.
Now, when the kingdom was established before Antiochus, he thought to reign over Egypt, that he
Okay,
might,
so this is how white presence came into Egypt. This is history here that they had to remove because the Bible, this history was written before these history books you see right here. Read.
have the dominion of two realms.
Okay, this is when Caucasians people said we gonna dominate where those niggas are. And you know why this is important? Because this was hundreds of years before Jesus Christ in the New Testament. These are Old Testament writings that they removed from the Bible. So if y'all want to know to pinpoint when did Caucasian people start to bring Caucasian presence in Egypt, this is it. That's why they train these pastoral colleges and these pastors and ministers and preachers that go to these seminary schools. Stay out of this book. Read.
Wherefore he entered into Egypt with a great multitude, with chariots and elephants and horsemen, and a great army, great navy, and made war against Ptolemy, king of Egypt.
Okay, because remember, when Alexander the Great came, there was already under their influence. But now they wanted to totally dominate over there. Because when we speak about it today, it's just like South Africa. You got stupid niggas attacking black people and hugging the whites that are there. They're confused. It's a whole new generation of backwards ass black people that I'm watching them beat black people that they're saying, well, I look like you, I'm like you. And it looked like when the 50s and 60s, when Caucasians was going through the cities and lynching us. They got black people to attack black people in South Africa, which is crazy to me. Because at one time, there was no white people there. But the white people came in, they got settled. Now they getting all the love. And black people go there and they tell them, get out. That's what I'm watching on social media. I never thought I would see this. Read.
But Ptolemy was afraid of him and fled, and many were wounded to death.
Okay, so there were great wars fought with these people to take control of Egypt. And the way you know it is from this history we have here. So a lot of the I forgot which comedian was it that said something. Wasn't it Kevin Hart that he said everybody knows that the Egyptians were black and they made him apologize.
Yes, sir.
I think it was him, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they came at him sideways. Like, nigga, how dare you say that? And he literally had to go back and retract what he said. At one time, it was common knowledge that black people control Egypt. But now you have to watch what you say and do things their way. So y'all need to know this history. You need to teach it to your kids. When we tell y'all to come to our schools, it's not just to learn about thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery. God can't take you where you're going if you don't know where you came from. And you have the greatest history on the face of the planet. You just don't understand it. I mute my mic.
All praises. Thank you, sir. One question and I'm done.
Go ahead, sir.
I just was told by another believer that when we go to the Moab spots to get our nails done, that we're making offerings to them little cat Buddhas they be having in the corner. I just wanted to confirm whether that was
What?
Hey, I'm
You
sorry.
crazy.
I just want to give you one more scripture. First
I'm so-
Maccabees chapter 10, verse 57. This is the first time it tells you that Cleopatra was Ptolemy's daughter.
First Maccabees chapter 10 and verse
And
57.
write this down in case somebody try to challenge you.
So Ptolemy
So I'm
went,
sorry, start with 56 and read into 57.
verse 56. And now will I do to thee as thou hast written. Meet me therefore at Ptolemais, that we may see one another. For I will marry my daughter to thee according to thy desire. So Ptolemy went out of Egypt with his daughter Cleopatra, and they came unto Ptolemais in the 162nd year, where King
So
and
so this was this union was 103, they said 103 years,
103
three
score.
score 165 years before there was a Jesus Christ in the New Testament. That's when the presence of Cleopatra, and they started to white people started to deify her and glorify her, and that's what they got black people looking up to her now. Okay, so it's very important. They gave you the year and they showed you her presence in the Bible. Okay, and how she married into an empire. And now the stuff that you were saying about the nail place. Okay, because the reason why these nail places exist is because black people hate each other. Okay, black people hate each other because they could get money together to sell drugs and guns in the community, but they couldn't get money together to let black women do black women's nails. Does that make sense? That a foreign nation, they don't even have to speak English. All they got to do is put the price up for the nails, and black women go in there. Y'all got foreign people selling you fake hair. They don't even have to speak English to you. Okay, y'all won't support black businesses, and especially you women, you hate each other. Y'all will show more love to Sing Wing Lee than you will to your own sister. So, as far as the worship of their gods, we could say that with anything. Don't buy a Nissan. Don't buy a Toyota. Nissan is literally a god, and y'all driving a car. That's no mystery. Nissan is one of their gods. And I could take you through a lot of stuff that y'all buy. Y'all are buying their gods. Okay, so if you know how much people would have to get rid of their car if we look at things that way. Okay, a lot of stuff y'all use, Samsung, Kawasaki. Okay, the list goes on and on and on. Sony. Most of y'all will have to get rid of almost all your electronics and all your the stuff that you have comforts with. But the fact that Chinese people could come and do your nails. I saw Chinese people go into a black spot and set up a haircutting place. I would never let Chinese people cut my hair. Okay, because from little, my father always took me to a a local barber shop where men are different. Women, they don't care. Men are different. We feel funny about who's gonna have their hands in our head. For some reason, black women, they don't care. All they're worried about is how they look. So there's a lot of stuff. If y'all want to open that door, we could go down that spot. Y'all gonna have to throw a lot of stuff out your house. I mute my mic.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So let's replay the room. Is Kevin Hart a sellout?
I gotta hit y'all with this one. I gotta hit y'all because this is in the Bible about sitting down to eat at idols. Y'all go into the Chinese restaurants and they got that fat pot belly devil there, and y'all don't complain about that. Y'all will go in there, y'all will sit down, y'all will tip them, and they got all their gods up there in them restaurants. They got dragons up in there. They got a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of mysticism, and that ding, 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 ding music. I will leave y'all alone, man. I will leave y'all alone. I'll mute my mic.
There you have it. All right. In there eating with Mushu from Mulan. All right, y'all. All right, let's see. Let's see.
Hey, y'all remember when niggas was walking around with Chinese slippers?
With the lace.
Niggas was walking around. Y'all, maybe y'all too young. Y'all young. If y'all gotta be at least 45, because they were doing this when I was a little kid. Okay, I'm in my 50s. And I remember when I was like 12, 10, there was grown niggas walking around with Chinese slippers. And you women, y'all had the jelly shoes. Okay, Chinese people was pushing them things in the hood. Niggas was walking around with Chinese clothes, the karate suit, and then you know karate.
Damn.
Looking like Don Cheadle in Rush Hour. Say I'm lying. Old people, old heads, come in here. You had them black Chinese slippers. Niggas in the hood was wearing them Chinese slippers. There was no Timberlands. It was not the Tims. I mute my mic.
Damn. I was dressed in Chinese. Now, I ain't see that one. That thing is crazy. Talking about she, me. Don't even know how to speak Chinese.
Shalom, brothers. Can I say something?
Oh, 1 second, 1 second. We got some people in front of you, big.
All
We
right.
got Jedediah, but we will come to you, bro. Jedediah.
Yes, sir. I raised my hand by mistake, but since I'm up here, I'll say something real quick. 'Cause I've been listening all morning while I was at work, and I just noticed in our community there is absolutely no unity. A1 was even trying to tell another younger guy a couple hours ago, and he kept arguing, "Oh, why should Kevin feel any type of way about, what other black people were saying?" It was just like we just don't like each other, I guess, for as a whole, and it's just making me see too now since I've been a part of IUIC that I can see in the Bible where these things are absolutely accurate, and I also see why it's a commandment to love each other because we were divided on purpose hundreds of years ago on purpose. And this is what it does to you when there's no unity. You can see every other nation. They brought up examples earlier about how a Chinese man was disrespected or discriminated against at the airport. Hundreds or thousands of Chinese people came to his defense. I mean, it's just you see this kind of thing with all other nations except us. And then you got these younger people. Even there was an older guy in here, earlier. He had a raspy voice. He was disrespectful. Like you could just tell that he didn't even like us. He was just saying, "Ah, you bringing that stuff up for hundreds of years ago." That's the same stuff they say. But as we was even thinking and saying, you bet not say nothing like that about the Holocaust. Them people will have it's just every other community and nation, they will stand it together and also stand against us. That's why the word is saying, the Most High said, I'm going to send you to a nation that you don't know, and they are your enemies. We don't even believe that we have enemies, actual enemies. It's all in the Bible. I never paid attention to that while I was growing up in church because they never teach that until I came into IUIC. Now I see these things, scriptures I never even knew existed, and I grew up in church from a little boy. But now I see how accurate it is. And it's that lets me know that this is the true word, and we are absolutely the people of the book. You see how our own people can't stand us, can't stand each other.
Hey,
And they are,
Jedediah,
yes, sir, yes,
did
sir.
you hear when he said that he would kill us?
Yes, I was at work. I heard that. And you
Okay?
was very patient with these
Very
people.
patient.
Very patient.
And I let him disrespect me. I got
Yep,
quiet because I
yes,
remember
sir.
what I said. I know y'all be mad at me when I let them rant, but y'all got to
I did.
understand why Christ stayed away from his people. Those people are here today with that same spirit.
Yes, sir. I
Okay, he
see.
said, I will
Yeah,
send you to your maker.
he
Even though
did.
I let him talk, I explained everything. He was very rude and very disrespectful.
Very,
Go ahead.
very. He really was, and I heard it. I'm a witness, and I just was at while I was at work. I'm like, our people perish for lack of now. All these scriptures now they come right to me because we trained in the scriptures and learning them. So now I can think and go right to them. And now every time I hear something, I'm like, oh, this is outrageous, and this is true. This is so true. We perish for lack of knowledge. We don't even know who we are. We lost our heritage. They divided us. It didn't say your friends. It said you're going to be with your enemies. And these people are all together with their own people, but all together against us, even having our own people against us. And it's sad and it's prophecy.
And let me show you something. Because I don't know if I made this clear to y'all this morning, because when I came in, it was nothing but a boxing match where every single person that came up,
Yes,
I understand that Kevin Hart, in the middle of what was taking place, he can't just shut down the program, okay? Because he said that in the Breakfast Club interview. What y'all wanted me to do? What y'all wanted me to do? Stop the man black. I understand that. But it was his response afterwards. You understand? All you had to say was, look, this is comedy. This is what they do on a roast. I didn't expect for them to do that. And I was in support with his family, with George Floyd's family when it happened. So I am against that joke. Okay? I didn't condone that joke. I'm against that joke. And I apologize for anybody who had to hear that joke go out and they were offended. Because he could have easily just cleaned it up so that even
Right.
if white people wanted to get mad at them, he could have told them, listen, I got an audience and I got people that support me. And that community's hurt the same way George Floyd was hurt.
right.
That's all he
Okay?
had to say, A1.
That's it.
And he
That's
wouldn't.
it.
And he wouldn't. He bet not. You know,
But
it's just
that money, he knows that the proximity of that money that he is in relationship to, he bet not say that because white people make a lot of sensitive racial jokes about black people. And for him to be one of the top black comedians to stand against it, he knows that if they feel that way, they will cut him off from everything in that industry and he'll be blackballed. That's why he wouldn't say it. He won't come out and be like, yeah, man, that thing is messed up. It's a yeah, yeah, but hey, I can't what you want me it's jokes.
right,
I didn't say it. Come on,
right,
man. White people, Asian people, Arab people, they don't separate themselves from their people when somebody speaks evil of their people. They stand with them. Black folk? Oh, what did Jay-Z say? I'm not black. I'm OJ.
Yeah, that's what
That's
OJ
two
used to
Okay.
say.
people for you.
Yeah, that's so true. Now
Hey,
I
Z,
understand too, real quick, why at the end of the Sabbath in school, we get up in the bishop our cadence, and it is unity, unity, unity. And I understand that now because we need that. We need it because we don't have it at all.
hey, to what Z said about how there's a lack of support in the black community. White people will know what you did was wrong and create a GoFundMe for you if you suffer any financial repercussions. They will pay for your
Man.
legal
Wow,
expense. They will
wow,
raise money, and they will make you richer than before you started talking shit to
wow.
show you this is what white power and white unity is about. Tell
Yes,
me a black GoFundMe ever for a
ever.
black person that was standing up for racial injustice and standing on the side of an oppressed people, and black people say, "Yo, let's support this GoFundMe."
Right.
Okay,
That's true.
you remember when the bishop was sick and we was explaining to people, y'all not seeing him. How many people said, "Look, he been teaching us for years. Let's donate some money to help." Okay, but black people just stood on the sideline and they don't understand. The men that you see here, he's responsible for all the teachings that we have, for the missions you see across the world. There was no black people. They watch our videos for free every single week, hours and hours of teaching of the Bible. And the first thing I said was, "Yo, where's the people asking, do y'all need help?" And
Right.
that's what I learned when why Christ said this. Matthew chapter 2, verse 23. No, John chapter 2, verse 23. I understood right then and there.
John chapter 2 and verse 23. Now, when he was in Jerusalem at the Passover, in the feast day, many believed in his name when they saw the miracles which he did.
He was popular. He was famous. He was going through healing everybody, teaching everybody, moving from city to city. But look how Christ moved with those people. Read.
But Jesus did not commit himself unto them, because
Mm.
he knew all men.
And that's what we're starting to see as we view our people through the eyes of God. You start to see what your people are really like. Read.
Because he knew all men, and needed not that any should testify of
Why?
man.
Why? Because we start to see what their spirits are like. We see that they move with their lusts instead of a God they should trust. That's black people's problem. He said he
Yes.
knew all men and he knew what was inside men. Read.
For he knew what was in man.
And that's what you start to do when you become more spiritually heightened and enlightened with the word of God. You start to see people around you for what they truly are. I mute my mic.
Yes, sir. And that I'm gonna tell you that the crazy thing also with that is when Kevin Hart made a joke about hitting his son over the head with a dollhouse if he ever came out that his son was gay. He had to go back and publicly apologize for that. But even in the interview he did on the Breakfast Club, when he was asked about it, he said that the guy had the best stand, he had the best set, almost the best one of the best sets at the roast, and that he was a good comedian.
And the nigga cursed out Charlemagne. Charlemagne was trying to tell him, but yo, you can't see. He was like, why the fuck I gotta do it? Why I gotta do it? Y'all got a problem? Y'all need to talk to him. And all you had to do was just denounce the joke. I think it was not done tastefully. I think it was uncalled for, especially since I stand there in solidarity with his family when America was in divide because of what they saw of the police brutality. And I would be a hypocrite if I'm not laughing about something that I supported. And they brought up now, when that happened, his daughter was 6, she's 12 years old. The brother's talking now. The brother's saying how the trauma that is causing his daughter, that's 12 now. But what y'all do to defend him? Oh, y'all dig into his past. When that white man was kneeling on his neck, we knew nothing about him. We weren't concerned with what he did or his past. We were concerned with the white man feeling empowered to take the life out of him while he was being recorded. And we said, George Floyd is all of us. That could be any of us. Okay, so we didn't find out about his criminal history because the dude this morning tried to bring that up as if that was justification for there was not. He literally just said, "So what?" He was nothing, and then he started to compare jokes made about Charlie Kirk to George Floyd. Okay, the only riots that was happening when Charlie Kirk got killed was white people attacking black people. Remember, they started to threaten black colleges, and the black people are like, "Yo, what we did, a white man killed them." Y'all don't remember that? They were attacking HBCUs
Right.
for Charlie Kirk dying. And black people were puzzled, like, we don't have shit to do with this. So I forgot, I was in traffic, so I couldn't clap back at him the way I wanted. But let him come in this room again. I got some smoke for him.
They came to TSU too. Remember, they had that in the news. They came to TSU about Charlie Kirk,
Yeah,
and they
took
ran him off the
zealots.
campus.
Yeah, but that's what
Yeah,
they do. And the thing is, we are the ones that the nations look like. These are the people to do it to. And even in comedy, there's comedy's supposed to be free range, but at the same token, there's still tasteful. They're what they consider off limits, things you can't really get on like that because they kind of even when they joke about it, like some of them made a joke about the so-called Jewish man, but it was Esau, and he kind of made it. It wasn't even a like in the sense of what the Edomite did about George Floyd. They still gotta watch what they say, and they gotta watch how they say it. You understand? But when it come to us, it's free range because before he told the joke, he already when he told before he got up to do his set, they was already making jokes about him making racist jokes. Predominant, a majority of the jokes that Edomite told was racist jokes. And when he made the joke about George Floyd, he shrugged his shoulder like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I said it. And you know what I'm saying? Like A1 was saying, there was not even him coming back to make a public apology about it. And Kevin Hart took all the blame off himself. Like, granted, you didn't write a set, but it showed that you didn't really care about the joke because when they initially started interviewing him on the Breakfast Club, he didn't say it like it was a. He said, "I probably wouldn't have said that joke, and I wouldn't have used that or whatever case may be." But he's a great comedian. You know what I'm saying? He still gave praise to the guy, gave him accolades and stuff like that for being a good comedian, having a good set. When in reality, the the it should be an embarrassment that
Hey,
that
hey,
happened on your watch.
hey, listen. He said, I don't know why he told the joke. You need to ask him. We don't want to speak to him, nigga. We know why he told the joke. What do you mean? How's that an explanation? You need to ask him. I don't know why. He told the joke because he don't give a shit about black people. And he don't care about our feelings. Why would I go and ask that white man, why would you say that about about George Floyd? I don't care what his answer is. He's gonna say, because it was funny. Because that's what the black people who support him saying, that's humor. It's just funny, and you guys are getting emotional. That's gonna be his response. It's bad when white people could do stuff and they could sit back because black people are going to speak for them. But for when I heard Kevin Hart say, I didn't tell the joke, why y'all coming after me? Y'all need to ask him. No, we don't want to talk to him. We want to know why you, who are in the spotlight with a mic and has power to diffuse the situation by saying, look, I thought that joke was not in good taste. And maybe he don't see it because he's not coming from the place my people are coming from, and he don't understand the hurt that we've been through. He could have easily cleaned it up, but he saw white faces in different places, and he said, to hell with you niggas and your races. I don't care about this. You're not messing up my bread. That's why he said what he said.
A1, and the thing is, the joke didn't have nothing to do with nothing. He just said it like he just threw a shot out of nowhere. He got laughing so hard that he can't breathe. It's like he just threw the joke out of there out of nowhere. Like he had that written in the set. You know what I'm saying? And It really just show like everybody's saying is that Kevin Hart. It shows that money is over his people, and just like Jedediah said, our people hate each other. You can read that in First Maccabees. What is First Maccabees? I think 11 and 20 and 21. Reader,
Is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 11 and verse 21.
start at verse
Then
20.
certain ungodly
Start
persons,
at verse 20.
verse 20, at the same time, Jonathan gathered together them that were in Judea to take the tower that was in Jerusalem, and he made many engines of war against it. Then,
Come on.
certain ungodly persons who hated their own people.
This is the same. This is those people in Judea, those our people that hated their own people. He said certain these then came ungodly persons who hated their own people. You understand? When you can sit there, it's certain things that's not necessarily a written rule, but there's unwritten rules even amongst different nationalities. And there are certain when it comes to the so-called blacks, they don't have a restriction or rule that say you can't cross this line when it comes to black people. Other nations are emboldened, especially the white man, to say whatever the hell they want. And it's so much so, like I'll give you an example. When I was in school, we had a when I was in high school, my freshman year, they had something where our school had got shut down and we had to go to another school while they was fixing or working on whatever it is they was working on. And we ended up having to go to this predominantly white school. And Esau felt emboldened to say, "Hey man, you're not like the other niggas." I said, "What?" He said, "No, no, no, it's not the same, man. Niggas is somebody that that have food stamps or whatever case may be, live off the government." Now, what happened to him afterwards, we're not going to discuss over Clubhouse, but anyway, it just go to show that even at young ages, that children, there's no boundary when it comes to us. There's boundaries to all other nations, to the Chinese man, even to the Arab. You understand? There's boundaries that you can't cross even with Arabs and white men. But when it comes to us, it's open to the public. Whatever y'all want to say about them, nobody give a damn. Say it about them. You know what I'm saying? Talk about George Floyd and how they was on his neck and make a joke about it. You understand? He ain't gonna say nothing. All of them around here, they not gonna say nothing. Make that joke. How you feel comfortable? Because at one point in the roast, Cheryl Underwood, when she came on, she was getting on one of the Edomite comedians saying you was close to almost saying the word nigga. And if you would have said it, you wouldn't have made it out of this city, you know what I'm saying something like that. And it take the black woman to say something to pretty much put something in place to say, I'm gonna put you in check, make sure you don't cross this line. But meanwhile, you got all those brothers sitting there and they are getting disrespected on their own platforms. I will come to your platform and disrespect you and your people. And that's the problem, is that just like Kevin Hart is telling them, go ask him why y'all, because he was like, y'all keep making it like it's my fault. I didn't write the joke. But it's like, that go to show that our people so disconnected from, like Jedediah was saying, that unity that we should have. Because guess what? If it ain't me, it ain't a problem. It ain't me or my family, I don't have nothing to do with that. That's a whole different man. Reality, that's the same people. That's our people. They make a joke about him. They talking about all of us when it comes to that. Because you can't say that about them. You know what I'm saying? You can't make a Holocaust joke about it's hot in here, man. I feel like I'm in an oven like in the Holocaust. They would have shut the damn set, took it off the line. You know what I'm saying? They would have shut the whole show down. Kevin Hart would have been in a different outfit after the commercial, making a public apology. You understand? And that's how they treat our people. You can't make jokes about us. You can't, and you know what? That same spirit roll off on our people. Because a lot of times they attach these things, and you hear it a lot, but they attach these different things to our women, because our women will sit there and do all of this the foolishness, but the moment you tell them about themselves, they upset. You can't talk to me like that. It's just like what A1 was talking about earlier. I mean, while I was watching one of the classes, he was talking about the balloon pop. You know what I'm saying? And they coming on there talking about they want a man this tall and that tall and this tall and that tall. But the moment On that same show, they tell him, hey, I don't like the way that you have fake hair. They're like, well, I don't. The other girls will pop their balloon because they say, how you gonna talk to her about that? Da 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 da. That's the same spirit they get from these other nations. So, any other moderators want to say anything else on that before we go to the next person? All right, all right.
Can I ask my question to A1? Um,
Go ahead, go ahead.
before he, I want to catch him before he make his grilled cheese. So, A1, you there? I'll wait until he come back.
Probably making his grilled cheese. Probably just missed him.
No.
All right, we'll come back to you. All right, Big, you up? What you got on the topic? George Floyd, did Kevin Hart
Shalom, brother.
sell out of his
Shalom.
shout out black people?
I would have to say yeah. Or he could have corrected and came back and said something. George Floyd. We all, like everyone just said, we all were saying that could have been us. But one thing, even ZB, one thing we all did not say was, you know how much pain that man had to be in. His mom had died the year before, and he called on his mom. Whoever didn't feel that when he said that, man, while that white man got his foot on his throat, you should be a damn ashamed of yourself. And Kevin Hart gonna sit up there and say, I didn't say it. No, dude, we know you didn't say it. But damn, you got a microphone. You are a black man. And if it wasn't for that money, how would they be treating you? You be out here working your butt off like the rest of us. They give one or two of us a couple of dollars and you sell yourself out, don't help them niggas and all that good old stuff. Come on, brother. You had a chance on Charlemagne the God. You could have went out the back door. Yeah, I didn't say it, but that was distasteful. And I got on him later about that. And I told him you can't do that ever on my show. You could have said something. You could have cleaned it up. You didn't do a damn thing. And as soon as you say anything about that fella that was Charlie Kirk, the way he was talking about black folks and killing this, but as soon as you say something negative about him, just like that sister Star said, they going to the colleges, messing with us black people. We do not stick together right on down to on this app. You hear that older brother sounding like he had a billion packs of cigarettes. His throat sounded all graspy and this, that, and the third. Couldn't even get through to him. And told the brother, he gonna come out his mouth and say, if I see any one of y'all and that purple, I know y'all gonna meet y'all maker for real. Man, go sit your old ass down and really re-examine yourself. And all these people that's been getting on this damn thing and saying this app and saying, well, it was just a joke. I support Kevin Hart. I don't support him. He been lost his soul when he put that freaking dress on. That told me all I need to know about you, man. You a man putting on a woman's dress? You been a sellout. You and the Rock. Y'all sellouts to me, man. And if a lot of people ain't gonna like this, but I'm gonna call it. A lot of these older sisters, especially my age and a little younger, man, I know they only imagine what they should have said, what they should have did when before your ass was born. That'd have been real tasteful. I should have went that way instead of bringing you on this planet and messing up your people. That's all. That's all we do. The first thing that goes down in our communities, I'll kill you. I'll shoot you. But Mr. Charlie coming through the hood, come through Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, Staten Island, Long Island. He, in our hoods, they got bicycle lanes through the hood now. Before they ride through our hood. When I was a kid growing up in New York, it wasn't nothing to run a black person over. They keep fucking riding. It's amazing how things has changed. You can't say nothing wrong about the other race, but it's open season on a black man. And you being a black man, we're not telling you, yeah, we know you didn't say the joke, but you could have supported it. You could have backed your brother up, man. This man dying. He got his foot on his damn neck. When I heard that man cry for his mama, I promise you, on everything I hold dear to my heart cried, man. How the hell you gonna not support them, help that family, man? You should be embarrassed as a black person, and that's what's wrong with our black people today. And I do want to say something, A1, on them damn Chinese slippers, man, because I grew up with that day too. You ain't the only one, partner. So
It
when
wasn't
y'all
gone.
ready for that, I'll let you. Oh, he gone? But he told the God honest truth about those Chinese slippers. It was back in the mid 70s. Me and A1 the same age. It was in the mid 70s, early 80s. You had New York City, you had black people with them Chinese slippers. And the crazy thing about it, it was broken glass everywhere. People pissing on it. That record is so true. But you got them Chinese slippers on. I mean, they thin. It's like you're walking on concrete, and we walking around with what they call those Chinese things, the key or whatever that outfit is, body gear, riding around with them damn gi, walking around with them gis on, like we karate people. We don't know a damn thing about no damn karate, but that thing was big in New York City. So what A1 said on that, it was nothing but the truth. You had to be there to see it. You had to be about 45 and older to remember it, but everything about that it was true. Black people, and we was even trying to act like we knew karate. Hey, black folks don't know no damn karate, and that's when they started opening those karate schools in the city. Then you started seeing them taekwondo and this do and that do. But black people we jumped on that fad and put on them karate or that karate gear like we karate men. We need to go sit our ass down. But you won't support a black man for nothing. And I'm gonna be quiet on that. Shalom, brothers. Hey, happy pre-Sabbath, everybody on the sideline.
Hey, anyone y'all can pick up? It's kind of noisy where I'm at right now. Moderators. Anybody? Judge, Noel, Uzziah, King.
I got it. It's all right, bro. Funny part about it, I heard you fine. There was no noise, but it's okay. Let's see.
King, you breathing hard, bro.
I am.
Come on, son.
Come on, boost man.
Damn. Hey, I want to say, Juju, I
Hey
seen you
man,
in the comments too.
hey man, mute your mic, bro. Your mic must be muted right now, man.
Oh, damn.
You doing?
Yeah, all the background noise that we can't hear.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm good then. I'm good. I thought it was loud. I thought I can hear it, man. But
It
get
was
some good
it was
headphones.
it was loud when you first said it. It was loud.
Okay. All praises. Yeah, Juju, I seen you call me Boost Man too. Come on now. Stop having hatred. You acting like Kevin Hart. All right. So, then we got next. We got Ben Chosen. It look like you're on the phone. I know sometimes to stay on even have to get off. Brother Mark.
Right. Shalom, leadership.
Shalom. What you got on the topic?
Hey, you know what I was thinking? Brother ZB was talking, and I think the other piece that we missing here because we're sitting there saying Kevin Hart sold his people out. But do you want to know why he really not apologizing? Because at the end of his comedy special, guess what happened? He and he said thank you to all of the companies that are supporting him. So not only did he not support, all of those companies are in support of what he did. No one's got any outrage or anything. That's just
Yeah,
something
that's
I
what.
was sitting
Yeah,
there thinking about.
that's what we've been saying. That's what we've been saying. That's the first thing I said this last night. Is he have a shoot? He looking at it like, look, I got a family to support. I don't care about you niggas. I don't care about them black folks getting mad. What they gonna do? What black folks gonna do? They ain't gonna do nothing. Black folks don't do nothing. They don't stand for nothing. They ain't about nothing. That's why he can. That's why he can say, I don't give a damn on the Breakfast Club, which is a black uh in a black station, but black people mostly watch it. You know what I'm saying? It's a white station, but you get my point. He can say that
Yes, sir.
on the Breakfast Club where you got millions of black people listening, and they gonna be like, oh, okay, and they ain't what they gonna do? We're not unified. We're not unified. So he 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 don't like. I'm not even look at this point. I'm not even mad at I mean, I'm not even mad at him. I'm not Kevin Hart. I'm not even mad because black folks allowed him to do that. Black folks allow these dudes to do that. He showed you I don't care about black people and black people. That dude who came in here earlier. He don't even see it. He's so stupid. Yeah, I don't understand, bro. It's just frustrating dealing with black folks. Just frustrating. Go ahead, man. My bad, Mark.
Oh no, no, all praises. No, I agree with you totally, and I think it's I think it's one of the hardest things. I mean, like leadership and my brothers and in walking in this walk, the resistance that we're really finding is what's crazy is the other nations have more respect of what's really going on than our people because like even when you look at like camp videos, you can see where like I'm just talking about Judah Mace basically, but
Did he go out or that's me?
Nah, I think you went
Nah,
out.
he went out.
Mark, I see you still there. The mic is muted. I don't know if you can hear us. We'll come back to you. Sister Jocelyn.
that's basically
Oh,
all I
there you
had.
go. Hey, Mark, we didn't get to hear nothing you just said. You went out.
Oh dang, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Hey, I'm sorry about that. No, what I was saying is what you see is the like in this truth, the greatest opposition that we get is from our people. So like when you see camp videos, you see leadership out doing stuff. The other nations they standing around in the cut and they are actually listening. They're like if you can even look at their body language when that uncomfortable stuff come out, they're not sitting there rejecting it. They're sitting there like, oh, okay, so they on another level. They starting to understand more. But our people are fighting like it's our people that's going to be the ones that rise up and want to kill us because they are fighting for everything about this place. And and that part is crazy to me. Like that part is absolutely crazy to me. And so I don't know. I guess we just got to get to a part to where we feel.
Did he go out again?
It sound like you
Yes,
went
sir.
out.
Yeah, he went out for me.
Brother Mark.
I got a bad.
All right, King, who was next on the stage?
Uh, Jocelyn.
Sister Jocelyn. You there? Sister Jocelyn. No, Sister Jocelyn. All right, we're gonna move on. Who we got next? Sister Wisdom, did you speak? Wisdom? Oh,
Wisdom
no, she
gone.
gone. Wisdom, you back? Sister Wisdom.
Can you unmute? If you can hear us, can you unmute? Oh, you might have to leave the room and come back. Sometimes it does that. That is this doggone this app, man. It be bugged out. Hey, Judd, I didn't hear you speak on it. Did you? Was you? I didn't hear you speak on it. What you think, man? I guess he's busy too. Called on been chosen. He didn't answer.
I'm here. I was on the phone. I was on the
Oh,
phone when y'all called. My bad. Shalom. Most
okay.
iron for the bliss.
Shalom.
Yeah, but man, I thought on the topic, of course, you sell out. And what a lot of what was said earlier about the money situation, as far as once they get a certain social status, certain amount of funds coming in, they pretty much disassociate from their people, and that's why I think that he don't feel that he has to apologize or even denounce the joke that was said about George Floyd. Um, and what really make it worse, like when you look at the audience that he's attending to and his movies and stuff like that now, it's aimed towards the younger generation, it's aimed towards children and stuff now. You know what I mean? Him and The Rock. But when you look at that, like that's probably Kevin Hart, probably somebody's child's role model. You know what I'm saying? And for him to be, he don't feel like he has to say anything or speak out in a instance to where it's something that's touchy, like what happened with George Floyd. Uh, I honestly think it's over that he a weak nigga. You know what I'm saying? He really I ain't gonna say the other word, but that's just how I feel about it. It's other instances where like that what they had the award show to where the Edomite said the N word, they said nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it was an outcry about that, and people spoke up about that. You know, but for him to in a situation like to where someone was put to death in such a manner, and that's somebody's brother, that's somebody, his mother's past. Somebody still love and care about that man. He affected somebody's life. Somebody gave a damn about him, but he don't feel like he has to address the fact that that was a touchy subject and it shouldn't have even been brought up. And even with all these roasts that they be doing, like who is the person that's really being entertained in these things? It's not aimed at something that black people gonna be at. The audience ain't even a majority black, more than likely. Majority of that audience, that live audience, is gonna be people of that same social status as him, and that within us as a people is very few. You know what I'm saying? So who is really being entertained in those instances? It's the people that is ruling over us. That's just us showing ourselves to be like you said, a court jester. You put yourself as a public spectacle to be joked on in any way, form, or fashion, and you just totally got to sit there and take it. But some shit just ain't supposed to be said. I mute my mic on that.
Yep. That's why. That's why they don't. The black community. And the problem is unity. That's it. That's why he's able to move. That's why anybody is able to move against us. You know, just like you tiptoe around any other nation, people should tiptoe. Nobody tiptoes around black folks because they don't have no unity. You know, they don't have no unity. Black people get to say what they want, and they especially athletes. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to say something because people forget. They say, "Won't you take your silent? Won't you take your outrage and be silent about it and don't say nothing?" Well, what's that dude name who took the knee? Kaepernick, the Kaepernick, that's his
Yeah.
name.
Yeah,
Colin
Colin
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick. He silently took it. He didn't make no noise. He didn't say nothing. He lost his career. He lost his career. So you as a black man, you know what they call us minorities in this country. You don't have the same. You can't say what they can say. You can't do what they can do. So for black folks to come up here and fight and say these ridiculous things like that dude earlier, or whatever his name was, to say that is, oh well, yeah, this is what I was saying earlier. I When I first came into this truth, I didn't understand the 2/3. I did not. I promise y'all, I did not understand 2/3. I didn't know. I was like, that's horrible. Like, why God just don't just give them to understand? Like, just, why I got to kill so many people? Like, why I got to be 2/3? I never understood it. But the longer I'm in this truth, the longer I understand the 2/3. I understand it. I understand it. Some people's mind is this: they can't change. They won't change. You know, I absolutely didn't understand it back then. I understand now. You know, talk to that guy. He gave me a freaking. He frustrated me to hear a black man speak like a white man. I'm talking about he was upset. I'm talking about he was. I could if we could see him over there, his veins was coming out his the size of his face and neck. You could just tell the way he was speaking. You know, the way Kevin Hart said, "I don't give a damn." It sounded like he had his grandma house and black folks that last piece of licorice that's in a bowl. Everybody hate that licorice, that black licorice. Nobody want to eat that. You know, it's horrible.
King,
Yes.
not trying to change the subject, but can you check your messages, please?
Okay. One day, y'all. One day, uh, y'all gonna understand this room. The men with the green beams. Y'all gonna understand us. Like right now, you can't see. You know, cause you're blind. You know, but you're gonna see. You're gonna see. And I'm talking about the ones who say they up, the ones who say they believe, the ones who say they know, they understand. Like you don't know, you don't understand, cause you don't do nothing. You don't follow directions. You don't. You think you know what you think that we just niggas. That God hasn't raised us up in these last days like He did Moses in his time, like He did Ezekiel in his time, Jeremiah in his time, Moses in his time. You don't think we the Moses of the day, or the Ezekiels of the day. You don't think that. You think they knew Moses like we know Moses today? They knew Moses back then like that? No, no, no. Ezekiel the same thing. It's the same thing. But okay. All right. Let's see. Ah. Well, Uh, okay. Just got the let's see. Hold on 1 second. My phone is acting up. Just give me a second. Yeah, I will wait. I will wait for A1 star.
I thought so. I thought you would want me to do that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not touching that. Yeah. Um. um.
I'm
You
trying to
know.
control my thoughts. I'm just trying to control my thoughts. I don't even know what I'm supposed to think. So, I'm just gonna, you know, be cool. Hopefully I'm thinking the right things.
Well. Well. Mm, uh, I don't know what to say right now. Uh.
It's okay. Let's talk about Kevin Hart. L- Um, one thing I wanted to say earlier was I think he has an attitude because George Floyd's brother went off on him, and I think that's another thing. I think he's mad because George Floyd's brother went off on him, so now he ain't trying to hear nothing. And I think that's another thing to add to that. And also, there is like a lot of black folks that were angry at first about George Floyd, and then they turned around and start blaming George Floyd for his death. And he may be one of them. He may not be saying it, but he may be one of those that actually changed his mind and decided it was George Floyd's fault. So there's a lot of them out there. And I was thinking about not saying it, but I just wanted to change the subject so we can talk about Kevin Hart again, I guess.
So just hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm doing. Just give me a second. who's reading? Who's reading?
Yes, sir.
Hey, get that in is it First Maccabees? Uh, might be one. I'm trying to remember where it talks about uh, Jason. I think that's quoting it right. Who hated his own people?
Oh, yeah, yes, I got you. First Maccabees 11:26.
Okay.
I got it.
Hmm.
This is the
Read
book of
that.
First. This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 11, verse 21. Then certain ungodly persons who
Wait. Read that again. Read that again.
then certain ungodly persons.
Look, first of all, I just want y'all to understand Kevin Hart and the crew, all them people around there are ungodly, man. All these people, the Kai Sinet, the, the when something happens, we thank these people um because they got this, they share the same skin as us, or they got some background because they used to be in the hood and they got money now and they out the hood, and they think we connected to them because we feel We try to live through those people. We try to live through the Kevin Harts and the these big names people, the Jay Z's and so we feel a part and we happy for their success because they look like us and we feel proud. But man, we need to stop thinking that way. We are not. That's Kanye West is Kanye West. Jay Z is Jay Z. They're not with us, y'all. You need to change your mind frame, the way you think. You understand? Just because somebody is successful and they look like you, they don't. People be happy because of that. Look, I ain't happy until all my people are on top, and that's how all us should feel, and that's how they would feel. That's how they would feel. So even so much so, they will run into the Capitol and try to overthrow it. Do you understand what I'm saying? They will run
Yes,
into the
sir.
Capitol and try to overthrow it because they believe that much in, hey, this ain't going right.
Yes,
Black
sir.
black people would never because they hate their own people and they don't understand unity. They don't understand being together. Keep reading.
And certain ungodly persons who hated their own people went unto the king and told them that Jonathan besieged the tower.
You see that? That remind me of that. Hey, I think you unmuted. You unmuted. Star.
Oh, so,
Mm. Yeah. Um, what I was saying? Forgot what I was saying. Uh, damn. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. All right. I just unloading this truck. Yeah, it's good though. It's good. All right. Can y'all hear me?
yes, sir.
All right. So what I was saying was, um, forget what I was saying. Read it all over. I forgot what I was.
Sir. Then certain ungodly persons who hated their own people
hmm
went unto the king and told him that Jonathan besieged the tower.
Bro, look at that man. Look. Oh, that's what I was saying. It almost like that 300. Y'all remember that movie 300?
Yeah,
It's
yes,
almost
sir.
like that movie there. How that that doggone short gremlin dude looking dude, forgot his name, but the short gremlin guy, he was mad because he couldn't now he had the heart. Well, I don't know if he had a heart, but he wanted it so bad, you know. Um, but the 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 soldier was right to deny him because he got offended because he couldn't lift up his shield to help protect the fort. So he hated that so much. He hated direction. He hated correction. He hated it so much to where if I can't have a position, everybody needs to die. That's yeah, yes sir. Hold on one second. Oh, bruh. Listen, y'all hear me? See, this is the shit that pisses me off. I'm about to tell y'all something. So check this out. Now, so I'm the only truck driver that come in here, and the and I it takes literally 3 hours, 4 hours to unload. Any truck driver know I'm not lying when you go to certain places. Sometimes it take longer. So if I'm lying, you come up here and tell me I'm lying. You know, I ain't lying. It takes that long to unload these trucks sometimes. All right. Well, I found a little loophole in it. I can unload. It takes me to like 45 minutes. Right now, one of the truck drivers, I got another uh, truck driver that's with me. No, he ain't with me, but we work for the same company. So I guess he's wondering why I'm like, they be wondering how I get done so quick. So he comes and sees me doing what I'm doing, right? Because I don't have to do what I'm doing. I could just sit. I don't want to sit. I want to get out of here. Shoot, I don't want to sit here. I want to leave. I want to go to camp. I want to do other things.
Are you loading and unloading?
No, my truck. I pick up my truck. My truck already be loaded.
Oh, I was just asking, are you helping them to get out of there quicker?
Yes, yes.
You
I'm
are?
moving stuff. Yes,
No,
yes. I am.
no.
Yes, I'm going to do it. I'm getting
O-
out of here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you a loophole that we use with my
Hmm.
guys or whatever. They're on an operator, so it may be a little different, but you can probably use this. Once it gets past a certain amount of hours, you could tell them they have to pay more. They have to
They
pay.
know.
No,
They
you
know.
got to remind them that they got to pay.
You know
And
what?
then when you remind them that, they move faster.
You know why this company? You know why this place don't care?
Why?
You know why they don't care? Because it's the military. I'm delivering to
Oh,
the
well, never
military.
mind. Oh, never
They
mind.
don't give a damn.
Never mind.
They don't give a damn. Cause
They
it's
gonna
it's
cut
a
you
it's
out if you been play with them.
yeah. So no. This is what it is. Everybody on the dock love me. Everybody. They love when I come. They love when I come because I just do it. I don't care who job it is. I don't care I'm working. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. I don't care. They ain't paying me to do it. I do not care.
But if you
I
get
don't
hurt,
care.
you may
I'm
it
not
may
gonna get hurt.
jeopardize
I I
workers'
get
comp.
no. I'm not gonna get hurt. I'm not gonna get hurt. I'm not gonna get hurt because I know what I'm doing.
Yes, sir.
So so I, hold on a second. Hold on one second. All right. So you're right and you're wrong. What I'm doing, I'm not picking up nothing. I'm just moving stuff around to make it easier. You
Yes,
understand?
sir.
So I ain't got to pick up nothing. I don't got to lift nothing. I don't have to. All I got to do is just move it out the way. That's all I'm doing. And drivers don't want to even do that. They don't want to move it out the way. So they take them 4 hours to get out of there. I'm not about to sit here no 4 hours. I'm not about to sit
I
here
don't
no four
blame you.
hours.
I don't
I'm not
blame
about
you.
to sit here. No, I'm moving it out the way. It's just take this paddle jack it up, and just move it 2 feet, and that's all I do. And what they do is with these guys who unloading the truck, they will unload it, but they will keep me hung up and they will go and disappear somewhere and come move the pallets uh, after they didn't unload it. No, move it now so when you finish, I can leave. But no, they want me to be have company. I don't want to be company. I don't want to have be company with you. I don't want no. I'm good. We don't need to have company. But the point I'm saying is the point I'm saying is the dude is mad because everybody is hold on one second.
Man, it's the longest story ever, man. I'm trying to see what happened.
A king story is it has it. It's like a canal of lefts and rights and cliffs, and you go in a cave, then you come out, and you go in the water, and then you go in the sand on the ocean floor, and then you go into another world with the Berber people, and then go ahead, King, the Berber people.
Bro, King, what happened, bro?
Huh?
What happened, bro?
Hell, right
Just
there, bro.
just now?
Oh my goodness. The story, bro. He told us the whole story so you can
No,
get to the
no,
what
no,
happened.
no. Hold on one second. I, just give me a second, bro. I'm doing stuff at the
See,
same time.
I'm moving the thing, right? And then the other thing came over, but then
I
that
don't want to
thing
say what
wasn't
it
even the
is.
same way that thing.
I
And
don't
then,
want to
but
say what it is.
but this thing
So
right here went over there by that thing. But I don't even mess with that thing. I just with this thing. But then this thing right here. And hold on. Yeah. Uh, what we was talking about? The thing. We was talking about the thing.
uh, uh, you know what? You know what? Okay,
I
I'm
just want to see the boy struggle with a light bill. That's how I feel. The thing and that thing, King, the
yes,
other
sir.
thing,
Yes, sir.
and don't mess with that thing, and you put that thing down. I don't know
Oh
what
my
you're talking
God.
about, King. I just got on, but it just was funny listening to you. I'm just like, yeah, and I move the pallet, and then the pallet, but then they keep me there, and I'm
Well,
like, what is he talking
he
about?
started off telling us why he was mad and
Okay.
why the other drivers make him mad. But we never found out why. We still don't know.
I just
It
moved the
it
pallet. I moved the
it
pallet.
was because they won't help
The
move,
pallet.
they won't work with them. They won't work with them.
No, he told that story to lead up to what happened, but he never got to the point.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you
I
something.
moved the pallet. I just moved the pallet like 2 feet. The 2 feet. Okay. And then they come move the other thing, but they leave this thing. I'm like, what is he talking about? Help. Man, we need King to write a book.
The book won't end. And what
It'll
happened
be
on
called
end?
it'll be
The
called
never ending book.
the never ending story. It'll be the new never ending story. You're like
Oh
the
man.
the introduction will be 30 pages.
He would be good with voiceovers. I think he'd be good with voiceovers.
Bruh, worst story ever, bro. Worst. Like, okay, I'm in Detroit. What happened?
Yes. Okay. All right. My bad, y'all.
He probably in front of the person that he want to talk
I
about right
had
now.
to
That's
walk
what it
away. I
is.
couldn't say it. I couldn't say it
Because
because
if whoever this person walked by,
no, it
he
wasn't
hold
him.
on,
It
y'all.
was other people. It was other people.
Okay.
So all right. John got me hurt, bro. I can't. I can't. I can't, man. I can't. I can't do it. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all don't know what's happening right now.
Do you know what's happening right now?
Exactly, King. That's what we don't know what is happening.
Judd know
That's
what he's doing. Y'all don't understand.
Hey, hey, y'all gotta check the telegram.
Now you know.
bro.
Now
I
you
ain't even
know.
in the Telegram no more.
I know.
What?
That's why you don't know.
Hold on, let me add you. You better keep start coming
He
over
don't
for you
even
get
know
kicked.
what's going on. He don't even realize why I'm freezing up right now. He don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay, okay. Let me get. Oh, yeah.
Hold on, I'm about to add you right now. Hold up. Dang, where you
This
at?
is ridiculous.
There you
I
go.
think.
All right, you in there?
Let me see. All right, damn, I'm in here. Wow. Oh my goodness.
I can't do this, man.
Yeah, let me
I
mute my
can't do
mic,
this.
man.
I can't do this, man. I can't do this, man. I can't do it. I'm trying.
But tell us the story.
I'm trying, but it's hard when you. Okay, it don't even hit the same now.
Oh no, no, everybody will enjoy it. Your stories are the best. So the thing got put on the
It
other
wasn't the
thing.
thing. Okay, I couldn't say what I wanted to say because they had people walking up. Okay, soldiers. All right. So basically, basically, the man is mad. The man is mad because he found out what I was doing. So he tells me, he come tell me, hey, young fella, come here, come here, come here. You can't be doing all that. This same thing Started said.
Doing all what?
Moving these pallets that's in the way.
Mm.
I've been moving them since I've been coming here. I've been coming here almost a year. I've been doing this for almost a year. He sees it now. He go, nobody said nothing about it. No, so now when I get back to the what you call me, I guarantee they're gonna tell me something. You know you can't be doing none of that. I can't stand people, bro. Just let them people tell me I can't do
You can do anything you put your mind to.
it.
Remember what they told you in your development classes.
No. Well, King, I understand why you're doing it, but it's just a legal thing, just in case you get hurt.
Ah, God, it's getting worse.
Do it until your company tell you can't do it no more.
Hey, boss, man, where you at, man? Still here, man. Do your job. Uzziah, Stews, man. What's wrong with him?
But you got bro, we love you, bro.
Why they not saying anything? Okay, so all right, Judge, check this out, Judge. Check this out. Check this out, Judge. I'm
Uh-huh.
tell you, do you know I get to get home early if when I do what I'm doing now, I get home early. Okay,
Gotcha.
that's the point.
I believe you. I want you to get home early.
It was lovely
We
during Passover. Man, you know what time I was getting home? 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. Love, boy. Bro, listen. I was able to do the lamb. I was able to do everything for the school.
I got you. It was cool.
Remember, y'all, it's all about the school. It's all about this truth. Everything is about the truth. All right,
Yes.
Detroit. The
Yes,
truth.
sir.
The truth matters.
Yes.
Hey, get that. John 8:32. The truth matters.
Yes. It matters. Just
This is
wait
the
till I
book of
figure out how to do this. It matters.
Caleb, you better be coming up here to say something. Come up here. Nobody wants.
No habla English.
Oh God, I'm about to leave.
I just want to see that boy struggle with the phone.
All right, thank you, Detroit. Taking over. All right, cool.
Hey, Caleb, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
You're it. All right, who else ain't spoke on the stage? Jedediah, you spoke? No, he gone. Soon as I say his name, he got out of there.
John 8:32. Reader.
This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
It's all about truth, y'all. It's all about truth. Don't worry about nothing else. Nothing. Don't let nothing distract you. Okay? The truth. Let's get what the truth is.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142. 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
Well, you can't just run past that. You can't just run past righteousness. People don't know what righteousness is. You have to get what righteousness is. Let's get that, sir. Just trying to run through the scriptures like that. We gotta take our time and walk through it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 25. And it shall be our
You
righteousness.
see that? It should be our righteousness. You know? You gotta take it slow, reader. You can't just be running through stuff. You gotta
Yes,
be
sir.
patient. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Righteousness. It's all about
Damn.
righteousness.
Womp, 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 womp. Well,
Can y'all leave me alone? I
well.
ain't do nobody nothing. Read.
And and it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments.
See, we got to do all the commandments. That's what we got to do. You understand? Keep the commandments, y'all. Everybody, you have to keep the commandments. Okay? Commandments is love. That's what love is. Okay? Let's get what love is. I think they don't know. I think they don't understand what love is.
This is the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
Yeah, man. Yeah. If you love Christ, keep the commandments. That's not the one I wanted, but I don't care at this point. You can just grab the scriptures you want to grab. Don't matter. All right. Here this dude. Here this dude come. Yes, sir. Huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I was gonna let you go. That milkman had to go. The milkman. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I know what the hell I'm doing. This shit, bro. I just tell you, bro. White people, man. They, I know I drive better than you. I'm the best truck driver out there, y'all. You hear me? No white boy can touch me in driving. None of them. Okay?
You drive automatic?
Yes, I drive
Then
automatic.
no, then you lose already.
No, sir. I can't help that. This what they going through.
You
Damn.
lose already.
Oh my
You drive an
God.
automatic. You ain't changing gears, so you don't want to hear that you the best truck driver. You ain't got a downshift. You don't upshift. You ain't
He's
never
gonna
been.
say yes. I drive stick. I can shift
You ain't
gears
never
back and
been.
forth.
You
I knew
ain't
he
never
was gonna
been.
say that.
You ain't never
Damn.
Oh
been on the
man.
hill and been like, I gotta get out of this gear. It's about to go down.
And
They
listen,
they'll get you in one of them mountains. You'll pee on yourself, King.
listen.
They be like,
People,
hey, if you don't downshift, we gonna die. I can't get it out the gear. I can't get it out the gear. Ah, we about to die, King. King, we're
That's
gonna die if you don't get
that's
out
the
of this
truth,
gear.
King. That's the truth.
hey, hey, Caleb, you was in your diapers when I was driving, sir. Talking about
I'm
that's the
four.
truth.
I'm 47.
Dang,
That's
he 47. You the youngest 47-year old I ever seen in my life. This
What?
man, this man
Nah,
drink baby
nah,
blood. This
nah.
brother
Wait,
drinks.
hold up,
This brother is a
He's a
hold
leprechaun
up.
hunter.
vampire.
Chris said he's 47.
Oh
Hell nah.
my God.
He for real. You know, like for real. He the same. He looked like the same person. They done found like old pictures of for real.
hey,
Show enough.
Yo,
But I'm about to go to the gym, bro. About to get it in.
I'm at gym right now.
Nobody cares. Weirdo.
Good.
Bro, so no,
Ran six
somebody told
miles.
me you
Got
run
it.
6 miles.
Yeah, just ran 6 miles.
But he
So
crazy,
you
bro.
just running 6 miles every day.
for
That's a light day.
I told you he crazy, a maniac, bro.
So what's a regular day?
That's pretty much the regular days. Then a couple days out the week, I might run like 10 or 12.
Bro, he a maniac, bro.
What's he training for? He training for one of them
Detroit.
triathlons or something.
Detroit. You know, bro, I talk crazy when I teach, bro. I need killers around me, bro.
That's what it is.
I'm mentally ill, but I'm totally chill.
Yeah, bro.
that,
I need people when I be saying crazy stuff that I know would just take a nigga out.
see,
So I'm surrounded by maniacs.
so I'm just tell
damn.
y'all. I'm just tell y'all right now. Being a
Abishai maniac, Jeremiah maniac, Show Enough a maniac, just a bunch of maniacs, bro. I had to be like, no, no. They were like, "Arr, arr." I was like, stop.
eh, he ain't
This is what I
lying.
need to know. How
Eh,
long it take you to run 6 miles?
About 50 minutes.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
That time a little shorter. Depending on if I'm running fast or not.
And then you doing weightlifting too, or you just that's just your workout for the day?
No, I better live right now.
Bro, he's a maniac. I told you, bro. He ain't maniacs, bro.
So you run 6 miles for a warm up. It's crazy.
But you should see his son, bruh. He not even he ain't even the one. You should see his son. His son like 12 years old, look like he 40. He walk in the room, he gotta walk in the door sideways, right? He gotta walk in the door sideways. That's how big his shoulders and stuff are. He's like, hello, sir. I'm like, bruh, how old are you? You about 30, ain't it? I'm 12. Y'all ever seen that movie? It's a movie called not basketball. It's the movie with like the three dudes playing baseball against like the little league teams. Um,
Bad News Bears.
no. It's like three guys versus a whole team. Oh man, what was the name of that movie? The Bench Warmers. Y'all ever seen that? The Bench Warmers.
Yeah, sir. It was a while back. Yeah, I seen
And remember they bring in this dude and he's like, I am 12. He's like a grown up.
it.
And he was like, let me see your ID. And he like give him some money with a paper that just says, I am 12. He's like, he's got documentation. That's how his son is, bro. His son walking the room sideways. He can't fit through the door. Hello, shalom, sir.
How do you remember that? How did you like? That's an old ass movie.
Bro, that's the funniest thing. Bro, that shit is hilarious, bro. You don't remember that part of the movie? I died
Yes, I
laughing.
remember. I remember, and I'm like, I
Bro,
I
I don't
remember it.
know. I don't know how I remember stuff, bro. If I wish I did, but sometimes my brain it just remembers some of the stupidest things ever. I don't understand it. I wish I knew how I could turn it on. It. It's like I got a superpower that I can't control.
You
You
remember?
ever watch movies where like people get superpowers, but they can't control it? Like I need like a vampire to come in the middle of the night and like teach me how to hone in my
Caleb,
brain power.
Caleb, we need you.
Caleb, I need you, bro. Remember that movie? It was a vampire movie, and the dude turned into a vampire, and this dude showed up and was like showing him how to be a vampire. All right, never mind.
No, no, I'm
I
sorry.
wouldn't be able to assist there, sir.
Yeah, man. Somebody got to teach me how to use my brain power. Like it's a lot of power in there, but I don't. It just like it's random. Like I can't control it. Like Cyclops, how you got to wear glasses. Can't be apologizing a lot. He like an old slave. I'm sorry. My bad. He's supposed to be like, hey, get out my way, ho. But you know, King just want to see his boy struggle with the light bill.
So no,
So enough. I'm about to make him. You know what I made for messing with your rib about the peeps.
Do it.
I can't get into my account, man. It's not for some reason they let me get into it.
That's hilarious.
But once I get into it, it's happening. I love you, King.
hey, you remember we was at Southwest in Texas. You remember that?
I remember.
And I'm just making a point that you wasn't lying about how that dude was snapping. He was talking crap, and then we all surrounded his behind. And you was like, "Get back! He ain't gonna do shit." I was like, "God damn," because because he was talking.
I remember that. I
Yeah, I
remember
was right there. I
that.
was like, "Go ahead, do something. I'm about to knock your head clean off. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, do it,
Wait, I was
do it."
there.
Yes, you was
You
teaching.
said it.
Oh, my bad. I zone out when I be teaching. I'll be another person.
Yeah, you was like, "Come back. He ain't gonna do shit." I'm like,
Sometimes you gotta let them dudes know. Hey, you make a move. It's gonna be a bad day for you.
"It's gonna be bad."
It's
He
gonna be bad.
he
It's not gonna end good. I promise you.
he thought he could just, yeah, we got Bibles.
And biceps.
uh, I remember that, bro.
Yeah. Only people we can't say the same for is Jackson, Mississippi, though.
Ah, yeah.
I wish
Damn.
Obadiah was in here right now.
Damn. Spirit.
We know King got biceps.
King just crazy.
Yeah, King crazy.
King crazy.
He was like, "I'll bite you. I'll bite you."
Ah, dang, 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 dang.
Like his teeth really not white, y'all. He really got the metal teeth, and he put white stuff over them.
Hey, he odd job.
He got a
He
job.
odd job.
It's really King wear a grill, y'all. That's a grill. That ain't really his teeth. His teeth ain't really white. Man, I gotta go. Let me get out of here. I mean, I'm gonna still be here, but I gotta move around. King odd job. Shamir, what the hell, bro? You the mask?
Thought that was the elephant. I thought that was the elephant man.
uh, I forgot I put Rocky Dennis on here.
That ain't the elephant man?
Nah, that's I know what you're talking about. But that's nah, this is Rocky Dennis
Oh.
from that movie The Mask. With Cher.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a long ass, dry ass, boring movie.
Yeah, my mom made me watch it. I laughed the whole movie. But yeah, shalom, y'all, shalom.
Shamir.
But the mask movie, that was a good movie. Did you cry at the end? Keep it real.
Shamir did.
But it wasn't his fault.
Nah,
It wasn't his fault that he
when she
was like
walked in the
that.
room and he was dead.
But I got me my mic.
Yeah. Oh,
Shamir.
yes, sir.
You it.
Hey, shalom. Hey, shalom, Detroit. Shalom, sir. Caleb, shalom. Shonuff, shalom. Uzziah,
Hey,
shalom.
shalom, shalom, shalom.
Yo, what's the deal?
Hey, hey, tag you.
Hey, that this dude that you got on here, that Rocky dude, that was his real face, or he had like was like actually a mask, but he actually had like real
No,
deformities.
that was his real face.
Tag, you
Got it.
Goddamn. All right. Okay. All right. I got something. Listen. Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got something for this job, bro. I got something for them. I don't care. They try something. Let them do it. Let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I'm tired of these people. That's why I got tricks. You understand? So I got you know, if that dude go back and tell them what I'm doing, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be very, very angry. I ain't gonna stop doing it either. I am getting out of here. I don't care. If I can shave off, they said I did a world. They said I did a record. I got done in 45 minutes, y'all. 45 minutes. They do. Everybody was like, that never been done ever.
damn man, you a good worker.
I just trying to. I'm just trying to. I'm
Told
just
me
trying
be
to get
good
out.
nigga. Told me good nigga, master.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh my God. That's why I don't like talking to y'all.
I
That's
feel
not.
King.
I'll be that. The reason. All right, watch this. Let me make it make sense. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how it makes sense. What I'm doing. I get paid the same thing if I do 8 hours or I do 45 minutes. Now what you gotta say? No matter what I
I
do,
said, break your back, then, player. Break your back and get
thank you, thank
home,
you,
man.
thank you. I ain't breaking my back though. I ain't. I'm not breaking my back. I'm just doing a little extra work. It's okay though. Ain't nothing wrong with a little extra work. You know. Y'all gotta think
It's,
about it.
somebody says a workout, and
Yeah,
yeah, for a minute
yeah.
I was working in the warehouse just for some extra income and stuff. I treat it like a workout, moving boxes and whatnot.
Don't know if he must be retired.
Ah, kind of.
Man, ran 6 miles for
I'm
working
in a
out.
I'm in a transitional period right now,
Oh,
transitioning to another
oh.
another career. So yeah, it'd be yeah, it's one retirement.
They got somebody in there. Should I close it?
Yeah, close it. Lock them in there. Lock
Yeah.
them up.
It's a
Throw
freezer.
away the key.
It's a freezer.
Lock them in the freezer. They'll be all right. They be Drake, the Iceman.
Hey, y'all remember the Iceman? Y'all remember that? That dude. When I watched that documentary, that was like I was
Oh,
young. I was
so that Michael Kuklinski, the
yeah,
hitman.
yes. I
Yeah.
was like that was scary to me when I was little when I was young.
Something was scary to you?
Bruh, that dude said he would take a needle and stick people with and they'll die from the pin. Like I was like, oh my god, white
Yeah.
people sadistic, man.
Hey, I, I feel like it's. Let me leave it alone.
What I'm saying, you know,
No, I wasn't talking about that.
oh,
Say it, Judd.
No, I'm just looking at a picture and I'm thinking that's somebody that used to be in here, but it kind of look kind of off. Let me see, because I could be wrong.
If you're talking about the red ticket, you're correct.
Yeah, what happened? I mean, well, all right.
What you ask her, Judd?
Called me 3 days in a row.
yeah.
I mean, my mic.
What happened? What happened? Sin. That's what happened. And that's gonna happen to every last one of y'all. Y'all don't. Boy, I'm telling you, boy. That's why. You know what? You know what? You know. I was telling a brother this yesterday, y'all. A brother was he was offended about something. You know, he was offended, and it's something that he has to deal with. It's something that he has to deal with, and I'm like, it's nothing I can say to it. I'm like, bro, you're gonna have to figure that thing out. Go to that person. and deal with it, or you know. But I can't hold your hand on this one. You know what I'm saying? I can't. You know, this is the thing, y'all. When you allow Satan to get into your ear, I don't care how you feel. What do the scriptures say? Get out of your feelings. What do the scriptures say? That's how you save yourselves. Even if you feel like, damn, they, this is happening. This is what are you supposed to do? What the scripture say you supposed to do in that particular moment, in that situation? Do that, regardless on how you feel. Regardless, that you're gonna be all right, even though it might suck in your head, because nobody never say they got the devil on them. Nobody gonna be like, yeah, I'm wrong. I got the devil on me. It's me. They're not gonna do that, especially if they feel like they right. You know. So the best, the best thing I could tell you to do, they got every situation in the Bible. Like, you know, you can look at your situation in the scriptures, or worse situation than you, and you can overcome it.
Okay. Looks like he dropped off. So now we'll go to put yourself to purchase shoes and ask yourself. Okay. Yep. Oh, you back,
Can y'all
King?
hear me?
Yeah, we get you now.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Bruh, don't y'all hate when I don't know if it happens in y'all phone. Basically, hold on. When people try to ask you to come in their room, they try to ask you in that message come up on top of your phone and you hit it by accident. I just hit it by accident, ended up in somebody else's room on the stage with a green bean. What? What am I doing here? How did I get here?
Hey, King, you got a topic for the next room?
Oh, it's that time. Yep, we're gonna still. Y'all want to stand on Kevin Hart or what? I had something for Kevin Hart.
I don't know. Whatever you all decide.
Uh, um, trying to think of something else. Uh, I'm not.
Yeah, that's not my strong suit.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of something. I'm thinking of something right now we can do. 'Cause I did have something for. Uh, let's see. Uh, that's a lot of product right there. I guess we can. Uh, I can't think of nothing right now. But I'm just gonna use one of my topics I had for Kevin Hart, and then we can change it later.
Hey, Shalom, most sound crazy bus leadership on stage as a reader mark.
Nah, not right. We about to shut it down, bro. In 10
Oh yeah,
minutes.
that's right. All
What the
praise.
hell?
Yes,
Mute your
sir.
mic, man. Come on, meet my 10 minutes left to go. When I start the other room, I want to see you in that room. That's what I want to do. I want to see you in the room. I'll be ready to run a biblical smoke, boy.
Yes, sir.
I want to see you in Upload Guys Laws when I start it with the same energy.
Yes, sir.
I got something.
King, King, I was gonna I'm working right now, so I gotta get back to that, but I'll be in the other room. But I was thinking, what about that $1.7 billion? You want to talk about that Trump is giving away? Have you heard of that?
What? No.
The Weaponization Act. You know, he's trying to give away he is giving away $1.7 billion to anyone that felt like they were
This
targeted.
wall right here? Okay.
And
Hey,
I'm
hey,
gonna apply to it.
hold on. I gotta step away for a second. All right, I'm about to start the other room, y'all. That's it. That's it. That's going in here. That's it. That's it. Oh, oh, snap! I didn't see all those. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, uh,
Moderators, the other rooms made. You want me to read Matthew 26?
Yeah, go ahead, Drew. Read Matthew 26.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 6. Now when Jesus was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, To what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When Jesus understood it, he said unto them, Why trouble ye the woman? For she hath wrought a good work upon me. For ye had the poor always with you, but me ye have not always. For in that she hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there also this that this woman had done be told for memorial of her.
All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Lord. Shoot the background noise. We're going to switch over shortly. Let's King put the link at the top, right? The new room should be up. Let me check. Yeah, new room is up right now. Uzziah, I don't know if you're free right now to grab the link and put it in here.
Wait, what'd you say? Oh shoot, damn, everybody left. What was the last thing you said?
Now he was saying he don't know if you could grab the link for the
Oh, for the okay, all right.
yes sir.
I think it was already posted.
All right, family. The link is pinned at the top. You can go ahead and click it and start heading over. While we get ready to close this room down. If any of you are interested in getting a local school near you, we have an email, biblicalsmoke@gmail.com. Make sure you send in that email with your name, your phone number, where you're located. We'll get you hooked up with a local congregation nearest you and also a free beginner's booklet. But again, the conversation is not stopping. We're just moving it over to the next room. So go ahead and click the link at the top. And Malachi, let's read Matthew 26.
Yes, sir. I just read it.
Oh, damn. I was tapped out. All right. All right. Well, that is it. We'll give y'all another couple of seconds to click the link, and then the room will close. It's at the top, 1010. Scroll up. It's at the very top of the room, as usual. Might have to refresh your phone. All right. That's it. Come on.